Digital industry, new trends in a changing landscape. Digitalization is a trend that cannot be ignored. All great nations that built their riches through trade and commerce, and the focus of these nations has always been their industrial base. This base first establishes itself in lower quality goods, then it advances by making improvements in productivity and technical expertise. As value gets added to a country's exports, returns on labor gradually increase, and the country benefits from rising incomes. In the 21st century, the natural tendency of exported products is a shift towards easier, faster, and lighter forms, the removal of material barriers. It is for this reason that digitalization has become so central to an advanced economy. Through the use of the internet, products and services can now travel many miles away from their home countries, all at a fraction of the normal cost. Simon stresses that in the digital age, most companies do not need to reinvent themselves. An incremental approach tailored to a company's specifics and the needs of its clients is much more prudent. One important differentiator is the dominance of the Americans and the Chinese in the B2C, business-to-consumer sphere. This sector is monopolized by companies like Amazon or Alibaba, which can use their country's large consumer bases as a launchpad to scale and dominate competitors. Simon says it is therefore unlikely that smaller countries, German or otherwise, will be able to take market share from these giants. In the industrial sector, however, opportunities await. A company like Apple may dominate its market, but, as Simon points out, with sales of $260 billion, it makes little sense for Apple to fight for a market of $500 million. Furthermore, he adds, the very specialized know-how required for industrial processes is not readily available on the market. It is in the heads of the employees of the companies that are experts in such processes. Trumpf, a machinery company based in the German South, is a family-run business that is a market leader in machine tools. The tools they produce are highly specialized and often have to be customized to fit a customer's specific needs. In the past, a business would have to send in a drawing to Trumpf for them to fabricate. The process would take days. In the digital world, this information can be sent by uploading the CAD files online, and the production can start nearly instantly. Trumpf can now brag that it can produce one of its tools in only 4 hours. Another type of company is Lean IX, which operates as a software as a service, or SaaS company. SaaS companies are a new concept in the business world, providing digital services at a set price to subscribing customers. The software as a service model has unique advantages past industrials do not. Since it does not produce a tangible product, its asset-light model allows it to grow itself rapidly while maintaining relatively fixed costs irrespective of size. In comparison, a traditional company like a car manufacturer would be required to have large capex, capital expenditures, purchasing heavy machinery and costly property required to set up new factories in order to experience similar growth. Lean IX in particular specializes in enterprise architecture, a name given for the type of software that organizes and optimizes the operations of a company, providing management an understanding of how their business executes. Lean IX's digital model has allowed it to expand rapidly and cheaply. It has more than 300 international customers, among them Volkswagen, Adidas, Dropbox, and more. Transitioning to the digital sphere is not without challenge, however. Most industrials do not have the technical expertise to usher in digital innovation. Lacking proper talent, they face the risk of becoming economic relics. The hidden champion Bomer counteracts this by setting up a digital ecosystem. Bomer partners with key leaders in areas of interest, including research institutes and early startups. Setting up digital divisions in a company is critical, and hiring the young, forward-thinking men of the future will ensure success. In order to seize the opportunity, company managements must constantly look for the next opportunity. Training the next generation's leaders will be key, and spending on research and development is critical in order to stay relevant.